Hey everyone, it's Shadowsflame here, coming with another RollerCoaster Tycoon video. This time, it is another park challenge. It is called the Long Park Challenge. Similar to the Mini Park Challenge, this one is going to be a 7 by 35 park of entrances on both ends of the park, with the end goal of having a $250,000 park value at the end of year 3. Most everything is the same. The biggest change was I didn't limit myself on rides this time. I'm open to all rides, but I do have to research most of them. So with that, I'm going to get straight into this, and I will check back in as soon as I get some rides set up. Alright, so checking back in, have now 3 roller coasters set up, 2 standalone rides, and just right now, just draw up our park values at $55,000. Not much going on outside of that, just still going to chug along and keep going. Got most of the basics down. I still need to put down a food stall, I have a drink stall down, that's about it. But wanted to give a quick check-in as I continue. So, developed just a couple more rides, just putting down a few more standalone rides, and then another low-level roller coaster. Not much else going on during that time. I'm just going to continue to build our current park value over 100,000 in that short time with a short amount of rides, so surprising there. But still have another 150,000 to go, and we're only halfway through year 1, so I will check in a little bit after that. Hey everyone, checking in again. We're now into year 2. The major development is the middle of the park right through here. Completing 3 new roller coasters. The hardest one for me to actually build was this vertical roller coaster. I tried multiple times on this opposite side and just couldn't get anything going, and eventually got this wrapping around the launch freefall. We've pretty much finished off our entire bottom layer, so we're going to have to start proceeding to the top. 2 things that I actually haven't spoken about before. First is I'm actually on OpenRCT2 to make my life a little bit easier in terms of fast forwarding through bits if I have to sit there and wait. And it's very, very rainy. And I think I might have done that in my map setup, so having a lot of roller coasters means a lot of people don't ride when it rains. But hopefully I'll check back in midway through the year and I'll have a development on the second layer of the park, which I still have to figure out wherever I'm going to put my path. So, speak to you then. Alright everyone, quick check-in. Started the second layer of the park, as I mentioned. I actually went through and also on the bottom layer added in like a bunch of benches and some little scenery just to fill up some gaps. But second layer is going okay. Have, I think, three new rides on this. The Top Spin, the Roto Drop, and this Corkscrew Coaster right here that I was able to squeeze in. Going to try to squeeze in a bit more all around here. And I will check back in probably in year 3. Right now, just for a point, we are 6,000 off our goal, so we should be able to have that by the end of year 3. Alright, I will speak to y'all next time. Alright everyone, checking in, we're towards the end of year 2. In general, doing fine. Our park value actually has dropped almost 40,000 since last update. So it's going to get pretty tricky towards the end, given that massive drop that I really wasn't expecting. Outside of that, I will check in again when I have more developed in the park. Everyone checking back in. What I'm going to work on now is a roller coaster that's going to go throughout most of the park. Whether or not I can go and try to make it go a massive loop around. But I kind of wanted to start this one with y'all before going into a more or less a sped up version, so you don't have to see me struggle, go through the rest of the rides. So that's what I'm going to be working on for the next little bit, and then as soon as I have the park ready, or the ride ready, I'm going to watch it with y'all. Alright, so this was actually relatively quick because it just went in a giant, like, little oval. So, just wrapped it up, going to turn it up, and let's see if it passes through. And then we're going to have to make sure it's obviously an okay ride, because it has a massive dip here, it may be something different. So, I may have to come through and do a corkscrew here or something. But, let's just see how it goes. You know, I just realized this is a tire park, I don't even have a balloon stall, so I can't pop balloons during this game. Well, let's see how this goes. Alright, barely makes it through the loop, but that's good enough for me. Alright, now let's see how it looks. We do have 3 point... Ooh, very high intensity. Alright, I'm going to try to tweak it, but we're going to have to see where it goes. So, looking at it... what was the high point? We were looking at the lateral G's. Alright, so where are the lateral G's the highest? That's what we're going to have to fix. It looks like it might have been pretty early on is our issue. Because it's not the loop, it's not here at the end, and it's not the twist, it's probably right around here is our issue. So let's see if we can figure out the exact point it's dipping. So it's the first, yeah, it's these first 2 turns when it's at super high speed. So I'm going to try to tweak this ride more, and I will check right back in. Alright, just a slight tweak here where I've flattened out instead of going straight down further, so let's see if that fixes that high intensity part. I can't remember what we're looking for again. I keep forgetting. Alright, yeah, looking at the lat G's again, this time we're not dipping into the red, so that's very good. And then this should make the loop again. Hopefully it does. If it makes a loop, we're all good. Ride definitely has hang time. Alright, what are the results gonna be? Gotta wait for one more run. Hey look, we can go make boats somewhere. High and high, you know what? I will take that as our coaster. So that's gonna be our big ride, and now we're just gonna have to play out the final, what, May, June, July, August, like 5 months, something like that? I can't remember. But I'm gonna get the pathway set up, and I will check back in again in a little bit. everyone. So it's October 28th. We're, I guess, 3 days away from the end. Essentially, all I could really add was this one little LIM launch coaster that I actually really like because of the twist, and it kind of stops right about there. We can watch it just before it ends. I was able to throw in a few more just like random little scenery about, and stuff like that. See, it just gets all the way up there and slowly falls back. But random little scenery throughout and a few more just like stalls and whatnot. I think we should have the goal. But like I said in my last video, if you have any suggestions or any ideas for another challenge video or ways I can do this park better, let me know in the comments, or just through, like, yeah. Yep, there we go, we got it. 315,000, which actually surprises me. I thought we were much lower, so that ends it. What I was trying to say before, if you have any, like, comments for me or any questions for me, like, on the video, like, what I can do better or another challenge, please let me know. Because I'm enjoying these little videos. They're a lot of fun to do. These little challenge parks, and if you guys end up doing them, let me know and share them with me. I would love to see them. Alright, y'all have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.